T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. This is
Great.
Mark Kithcart. I'm hiding, Mark. I don't know what, it's doing something weird today. It won't let me do it. What are we doing?
There you are. Oh, wait, I gotta change my background.
I'm like, what background is that?
You unprepared. What just?
Good morning, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon. I know we got folks coming in from everywhere. Look at this, Mark. It's crazy. We've got people on from New York, Antioch, Illinois, Hampton, Virginia, Lebanon, Tennessee, Wiley, Texas, Fairborn, Georgia, Washington, D.C., Bermuda is in the house, the lovely island of Bermuda, Kaufman, Texas, Cleveland, Ohio, Cedar Hill, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia, Jamaica is in the house. They're on from the yard. Montreal is here. Toronto is here. Let's see what else we got here. It's going too fast over here on Facebook. What do we have? People, good morning, Tunicorns. Welcome, Tunicorns. Okay, I see you. I see you guys are on the Tunicorn thing early today. New York, Chicago, DC, Raleigh, North Carolina. I just want to shout out as many people as we can. Mississippi, love you guys. Everybody is just up and on with us today. And just, hey guys, this is flight school. This is flight school. This is what we do every Saturday. It's where you can join your VP of Marketing, Mark Kithcart, and myself, T. Gray, your VP of Operations, and we will give you the recognition. We will give you the announcements. We will give you the updates. And we also have training. And that's why you want to make sure you're on flight school every single Saturday, 8 a.m. Central Time. You got your back? Oh, there he goes with the background.
Great job on the intro, T. Gray.
So what's up with the background there? Let me see this background you got.
Oh, it's a special one. Nobody else can have it.
So folks, this is I know you guys think we're crazy, especially you new people, and we have a lot of people joined last week, and this is your first ever flight school. And so we're gonna go ahead and jump into the apology section of flight school, the part where we just apologize to you for being uncontrollably silly. So what you're seeing is Mark's background. And Mark, maybe you need to share that somehow. Share that. Can you share that? What you're seeing is Mark's background.
You want me to share that?
The Tunicorns. Yeah, share it. That way everybody can see it, because they can't see it when I'm talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let me explain this Tunicorn thing for those of you who are new to the party. So we started out as respectable, self-respecting,
Well, I did.
Executives.
I did. You were never that way.
I certainly was. What are you talking about? How could you say such a thing, right? And then one day we showed up on flight school wearing the same shirt, right? No, that's not how we became Tunicorns. Do we become Tunicorns on our first month anniversary?
Yes.
That's when.
Oh, you want me to pull up the picture?
No. That picture. So we our first month anniversary, we showed up, we did a little video to the field. We had party hats, and I had a cake, and Marcus, I know what you're doing over there.
I'm trying to get this thing up here.
And somebody screenshotted that, and we looked so freaking silly.
Oh, you look silly.
I don't know, who was it in the field that came up with Tunicorns?
I can't recall, but
it's a combination of Sam Bean and then somebody from Denver's guys teamed up, and they called us the Tunicorns, and it stuck, right? And I gotta tell you guys, see, this is the original Tunicorn picture. It's on your screen right now, and I hate this. It just drives me crazy. and it won't die. And then it became a tunicorn thing where if we wore the same shirt, oh, you guys are tunicorning. And then it became a triple corn thing where if 3 of us wore the same shirt, because one day we showed up at the office, Mark had and Holton and I all had on the same shirt. So then we were triple corns. We even had a forticorn day where Ed came in with the same shirt too. And so this thing is just ridiculous. And Mark, I just want you to know that I think I'm opting out of the tunicorns.
No, you can't do that. That's impossible.
I am.
Hold on. Hey, everybody, can Tigray opt out of the tunicorns? Will you let him do that?
I think I'm going to opt out of tunicorns.
No, you can't. Look at this. No way.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I decided that I no longer want to be a tunicorn, and instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just really embrace my best-selling author that's inside of me.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
What are you doing?
And so I wrote my first book, everybody. I wrote my first book, and I've been telling you guys about it for a while. I've been telling you. Someone said you don't always get what you want. Oh, that is just terrible.
True. Law rules. Witness protection is the only way out.
Jackie in Chicago says, "Be a trunicorn." Okay, so here we go. So someone says, "Legendary. It can't be done." Okay, so guys, I've been telling you guys I'm going to write my book for a while, and I started out and I wrote my first children's book. And let me show you guys what my book is. There you go. So my first book is out. The Reluctant Tunicorn.
Who did you? What?
And it's this is actually a preview edition of my first book, The Reluctant Tunicorn. And it'll actually be out on the shelves in May of 2050. I've had one person read it so far. Mark has read an advanced copy. He said it's the best thing he's ever read. And you can pre-order your copy at www.tgrayisareluctantunicorn.com.
What? This is awesome.
You gotta like look close. Look at my book cover though. My book cover has such an amazing design. If you guys look, the butterflies are Ibüümerang boomerangs.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
That is the best.
And look, I'm dressed like my book cover today in my.
Oh, look at this.
My Boom Gear blue polo.
Wait, but you don't have the horn. Wait,
no.
you gotta do this.
No, I gotta go like this.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we had to do a whole photo shoot. I had to pose for the cover, right? And be a reluctant tunicorn. So I just want you guys to know that poor Steven from Bermuda. He just joined 5 days ago. He has no idea what this is all about. But
I apologize.
I want to see you guys definitely go ahead and pre-order your books, The Reluctant Tunicorn, and we'll figure out what happens at the end.
No way. That was too good. That right there, that was awesome, man.
Yeah, you know what? It was all fun until somebody put in the chat, "Is he doing splits?" Your hooves are the best. Leslie Green says my hooves are the best. She likes my hooves.
Oh my God. I'm literally crying over here. I'm laughing so hard, dude. That's the best.
Yeah, somebody said, Lisa Davis says she's laughing so hard she's about to burn her food. She's
Yes, I agree with you. Oh, that was the best.
Oh my God. You know what? iPhone X from now on, if you get on the Zoom chat, you got to put your name on there because you can't be making these comments anonymously. iPhone X on Zoom says, "Where are his?"
That was me, actually. I'm iPhone X.
Your iPhone X. I love it. iPhone X says, "Where are his pants?" Tunicorns don't wear pants. Okay.
Exactly. That's what I want to know. Stand up.
All right, let's get started.
Woo!
Enough of that. Somebody, Jason Tannery said on Facebook, he said, "This right here is enough to justify getting up early each Saturday." Love it. Wait, Jason.
I totally agree with you, Jason. Oh my gosh, that is too much.
Oh my God.
Hold on, what? Oh,
I'm gonna keep that close by in case we need to bring it back again.
oh my gosh. Okay. All right. We lit up the chats too. Okay.
The chats are on fire.
Oh, yeah. Well, even our internal chats. Don't look at it. Okay.
He said it's a short story, not a pants story. David Romero.
I get it. I get it.
That was good,
Woo.
David.
All right. We got to dig in here. We got a lot to cover.
We do. We got to get moving here.
Enough of these shenanigans.
Somebody said we need Jesus. That is hysterical.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm showing the
Let's do
first.
this.
Okay, here we go. Boom gear. Boom gear.
Here.
Yes.
It even comes in tunicorn sizes.
Yeah. Stop that right now. Okay. So we got lots of boom gear. We've got lots of new boom gear, and you guys just need to get it. That's all I need to say. I've got a new shirt on.
Get your boom gear. Yeah, it's looking good on you, bro. Way to go, man.
Yeah. So
get those compliments coming because my boom gear's fitting me a lot better these days, man. I've been doing my push-ups.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm coming for you.
So, whoops, sorry. So boomgear.com is where you get it. And I know that Mr. Tunde, VP of Boom Gear, is getting boom gear out right now.
Yes.
So go ahead and get your boom gear. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. And if you have any questions, go ahead and email him at gear@iboomerang.com. Gear@iboomerang.com. And dude, it's flying off the shelves. I know that they have been fulfilling orders like crazy.
Yeah, it's been crazy. We had to pop by the office, and I remember we opened up the garage door there, and it was boom. It was like a boom gear explosion.
Yeah.
So that team is continuing. They're practicing social distancing. They absolutely are. They're doing it safely, but they are getting your stuff. Does boom gear come with T. Gray's book?
No.
We'll see what we can do about that. We'll see what we can do about that, Tim Lambert.
It's not released until 2050, people.
I may have to speed that up for the people.
I don't know.
I'm actually going to go ahead and write the book and read it on flight school. I'm going to go ahead and do it. What do you guys think about that?
No, you're not.
I absolutely am.
You'll
I'm
get cut
putting it on
off.
my to-do list, right?
You're going to get cut off. All right. Boom Zooms. How many of you like the new Boom Zooms?
Love them.
They're awesome.
Bro, seriously, this is like one of the best things ever. Absolutely one of the best things ever.
Hold on a second though. So maybe what'll happen is you can maybe get a little background like of your book, right?
Oh yes, I absolutely can. Hold on. That won't take long.
All right. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's start sharing our backgrounds. So I've got my special background with T. Gray and I.
You got that one, huh? Okay,
Yep.
okay.
And then I got this one. And then I got the bedroom.
All right.
And I got the couch. And I got the waiting room. And the airport.
Here we go.
Nice. Look at you. Say something.
That's right. That's right. Get the book. Flight school exclusive.
I did not write that review, people.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
In denial.
I learned.
Don't deny you're in a tunicorn.
I learned so much.
I learned. And you used the word enthralling.
Okay.
Enthralling.
Yeah, that's
Like a $5 word.
No,
Enthralling.
it's a $10 word. That's a $10 word right there.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled programming here, people.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's go. So we got the Boom Zooms, and then we've got Boom Wallpapers. And so
Bro.
awesome. So we've got them for
You and your team's second greatest idea. Like, I love my wallpaper on my phone.
I do too. I love
Yeah,
mine. Let's show them. Wait,
You
hold on.
guys see? Look, boom, check that out, people. That is like the absolute hotness.
I changed mine.
Oh, you got that one. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like it.
I like that one. All right.
What's the $10 word? Enthralling in the review.
Enthralling. I'm enthralled.
Enthralling.
Okay.
All right, what do we got?
Make sure nothing's going on.
We got boom zooms, we got wallpapers. What else we got?
We have, whoa, hold on. There we go. So,
you guys are like churning out like the sick, amazing, fun ideas. The boom zooms, the wallpapers, and now this. I love it. Okay, go ahead.
So this is cool.
Get excited.
This is cool. And Yasmina, who is one of our social media, well, she's our only social media intern. She's so awesome. She came up with this idea, floated it through the team, and we said, yes, absolutely yes. And so here's what we want you guys to do. So we want you guys to make videos, okay? And this is what's called the stay home diary, all right? So here's how we want you to do your videos though. We want you to be sure that you're in a well-lit area, and if you've got a cool background, awesome, good time to use it. But here's what we want you to do. We want you to introduce yourself and where you're from, okay? So what your name is, where you're from, where you're at, and then we want you to shoot a little bit of a video diary. And again, just keep these pretty short, like a minute, no more than 2 minutes long. And we want you to go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you're doing during the social distancing, okay? Maybe you're organizing your calendar for Zoom meetings. Maybe you're learning new recipes. Maybe what you're doing is you're working out in the morning to BoomFit, and you can record that while you're there and on BoomFit. Maybe you're on a Zoom. Just don't do pictures of the
the other people.
people on the Zoom. But yeah, definitely put yourself doing those things. You got something, T. Greg?
Yeah, I was just gonna say this. Keep it fun, people. Keep it fun. Think TikTok. Think Instagram stories, right? And so keep it fun, keep it lively, because by the way, your videos could end up on our Instagram and Facebook stories for Iboomerang anyway. But just keep them fun, upbeat, exciting, and just let us know, hey, this is so-and-so from where I'm at, and this is what I'm doing while I'm staying home, blah, 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 and let it be fun. That's it. Keep it simple. Yeah. Now, by the way, is there a particular way they should hold the camera? Should they hold the camera this way or this way?
Either way works. I think probably horizontal is best. That way we don't need to use, anything for the sides and stuff like that. But you know what? Do what it is you do, okay?
This way?
This.
Or this way?
What? I can't see you.
This way?
Okay, yeah. So
or this way?
So either way. We just want to make it real. We want to make it fun, okay? And the other thing as well, whoops, hold on. I got my notes. Definitely clear audio. So check your audio. Of course, keep it.
Clean your lens.
Keep it PG.
It needs to be said. It needs to be said.
Especially for T. Gray.
I write kids' books. I write children's books.
And
the car doesn't do anything crazy.
You don't need a camera. You just use your phone. And yeah, it's just what we want.
I can't wait to see these.
And the other thing too is you want to submit your video to us at marketing@iboomerang.com with your name, where you are, maybe your age. If you don't want to put your age, don't put your age. But marketing@iboomerang.com. And then the top one, we're going to feature on next Saturday's Flight School.
I already know what's going to happen, Mark. You're going to be putting these all over our social media. Our story is going to be funny.
That is true. All right. Let's move on. How about that? Is that fun? Is that going to be fun, you guys?
That is awesome. Way to go, Yasmina. Fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Go Diamond Leadership Experience. Here we are, and you guys who are going and who have put your information in and have reserved your room, or maybe you haven't yet, but you have actually said that you're going to be going. You should have gotten an email last week. If you didn't get the email, go ahead and send us an email at marketing@iboomerang.com, and we'll send that email out to you. But
Hey, bro, this is actually a piece of really good news.
Yeah.
It really is, because folks were stressed about it, and you know what? To a degree, so were we, because we're watching and we're trying to time this COVID thing and see when this is all going to be over, and are we going to be able to do our trip in June. And already some of the internet people from different countries who wanted to come and have already booked their rooms, their countries have banned travel right up until those dates. And so we said, you know what, let's just take the pressure off of everybody. Safety is most important for everyone, and let's just reschedule it. We're not canceling the trip. We are just rescheduling it. Our goal is to do it later in the year. We'll get back to you guys with the exact dates. And our ultimate goal is to find a way to make the trip bigger so that more people can come.
That's it. That's it here. Because the other thing too is Lori was having trouble getting more rooms for June.
Mm-hmm.
And so now it gives us an opportunity to get more rooms as well. So and it was almost sold out. I mean, we were almost at 100% capacity on that trip.
Right.
And and so we're able to get more.
Bro, I'm going to tell you, that is going to be the party of the century.
Yes, it is.
Because just think about it. You got all these folks that have been locked up, cooped up, and you know how much we love each other when we get together at Iboomerang. We just can't wait to be around each other. So Cancun is going to be redonkulous. I'm just telling you. So I think this is a blessing for so many people who had not been able to get a room yet because it's starting to sell out. And so if we can actually get it bigger so that more people can come, watch out, world. The video for that is going to be insanity.
It's going to be crazy. Woo.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. So,
good stuff.
And by the way, if you already made a deposit, if you already picked a room, you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
You don't have to do anything else. Just wait to hear more from us. You don't have any more payments coming up until we let you know that you got more payments coming up.
Yeah,
right?
And again, that sounds like a question that somebody asked that did not get the email. So if you didn't get the email, let us know, because the email gives all of the information about what we're doing, okay? And that way you get the most recent information, and we'll be able to get that email out to you, okay?
Bro, Tawana is cracking me up on Facebook. She says, time to double up on Boom Fit. I wasn't ready for Cancun in June. That is the real underlying blessing of this. For those of us who are trying to get svelte, S-V-E-L-T, for those who can't spell it, like Mark, right? We want to get svelte like Mark, right? So I'm going to be doing some extra push-ups and crunches because we got some extra time to get it right.
Awesome.
Squander your time. Boom Fit, baby.
All right. #good. I'm not going to ask you what that means, because it means
get out of Dallas.
Debt. Stop it. All right. So #good. So we do have some new people on. I saw some people getting on, and
you want to know what's funny? Every time I say get out of Dallas, Sam Bean gives me $20, but Holton he fines me $25.
So you're $5 in the hole every single time. Good. I'm glad. All right. So #good, it means get out of debt. It's one of our core philosophies here at Iboomerang. Iboomerang is all about giving back without expecting anything in return. And with that comes the philosophy, good, get out of debt. And so getting out of debt is what we want you to do. And get out of debt, folks. And I see people getting out of debt all the time. We have videos on YouTube. We have videos on our iBoom Hub site. So take a look at those videos and get yourself out of debt. Some people have paid off 3 cars with their Ibüümerang earnings. So go ahead and get yourself out of debt.
And send us a video when you do it.
Yes,
when
sir.
you do it, send us a video.
Where do they send the video to?
Marketing@iboomerang.com.
DTRTs. Okay.
There you go.
Hold on, let me share your screen. Let me let you. Yeah, you're itchy. Okay.
Yeah, right here. It's like it was here, and then it spread over here. It kind of like jumped.
Oh, you stop that. Okay. But what does hashtag DTRTs mean? It means we want to catch you hashtag doing the right things. And what are some of the right things that you're doing? Doing a Zoom call, sharing the plan, sharing the product, okay? Getting out there and letting people know that you are part of Ibüümerang and sending out boomerangs and getting customers. So we want to see you guys doing the right things. And how do you send those?
Hey, Mark, and you guys are doing the right things.
Oh man, are
like
they?
you guys are crushing it. You know, we see the numbers every day, and when we take a look at what's happening at Iboomerang, folks, where other companies are suffering and contracting and trying to figure out how to get people back on track, you guys never skipped a beat. You started working harder. You saw this as an opportunity, and guess what? We're having our best month in like the last several months since even before COVID. We are growing in the middle of the pandemic because you guys are so amazing and special, and you have such an incredible case of the DTRTs.
Exactly. So
Yes.
here's what we
It's in this coffee.
here's the criteria. No names on the computer screens, must be a good quality image, good lighting, not blurry, all that good stuff. So let's get into it though. Let's get rocking on this. So
Yes.
Top Gun Spotlight is what we call it, or we call it Spot Gun Top Light. I was talking to Clay Fishman the other day and he said, Mark, I'm saying Spot Gun Top Light now. And he goes, I can't help it.
You can't help it. You messed everybody up with that.
I sure did. And I'm glad and proud to do that. Okay, from Texas. So this is a Zoom that somebody did, and they got people from all over the place. Look where they're from. So from Texas, we got Emmanuel and Gerald. We got from California, Christina, Josie, Doris, Leonard, Dwayne, and Tammy. From Hawaii, Janice, Michaela, Denise, and Becky from Arkansas.
Hey, and Mark, you know, one of the things about this particular DTRT here is that our diamonds are leading the charge, right? So they're not sitting back and saying, okay, well, I made a bunch of money already. You guys go out there and work. They have rolled up their sleeves and they are going to town and working just as hard as everybody else and leading. That's Super E, Emmanuel Bernstein, one of our top diamonds on there with the folks. And by the way, if you guys have not been watching Conversations with Entrepreneurs, we interviewed Super E, Emmanuel Bernstein, just this past Thursday. His story is incredible, and you guys want to definitely go back and watch that.
Sweet. All right. You get this next one.
Stephanie, Maria K. Sorry, Christine, Elodie, and Marina doing the right thing. Way to go, you guys.
Okay, that was not on purpose. Okay.
I'm sure it wasn't a setup.
All right. Okay, we got people doing lots of Zooms. Ronell, Bart, Desmond, Carmel, Stephanie, Lynn, Ellen, Evander, Lori, Shabette, Monica, Rich, Sonia, Joe, Helene, and the team. All right. Oop, what's going on here? Next slide.
James Sr., Michelle, David, Cynthia, and Dorcas. Finally, T. Gray gets an easy one.
Yes,
congratulations,
sir.
You guys.
That's the Riddick team over there, up there in
Oh, really? That's Mr. Riddick.
Yeah.
I love it. Way to go, James Sr.
Yes, sir. All right. Ellen Smith, Helene, Marletha, Sonia, Leroy, Nolita, Afnick, and John. Rocking and rolling. I don't know.
That's Ellen Smith from Bermuda.
Oh,
Right, she's rocking it down in Bermuda. She's been on Conversations as well. She's got a really strong story. Did you guys know she worked for the government for years and years and years? And so, you know, here she is. She's now securing and taking her freedom to another level. She had a store, and in the whole pandemic quarantine. Her store's closed. So she's really glad that she has her Ibüümerang business because that's not closed and that's continuing to rock.
So
Way to
awesome.
go.
And it looks like Emerald Ronell, who did the morning inspiration last week, got to go back and listen to that.
Yes.
He's leading this team, huh? That's cool. Good stuff, Ronell.
I love it. I love our leaders, just the way they step up and they truly lead. You know, they're not just leaders because they have a rank title. They're leaders because of what they do. I love it.
Absolutely. And then we've got, oh, hey, this is you, right?
It's me, James, Michelle. I think we did this already, did we?
This is another one.
Another one?
Another
Okay. James, Michelle, Cynthia, and Dorcas.
Yeah. All right. Tim and Julanda George and the team. I like that.
Tim and Julanda, absolutely rocking. They were on, I think, one of the very first conversations.
They were, and it was awesome. I
Yeah,
remember that one, and they were incredible. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, we got the Polish team.
Uh-oh. Here we go. That's yours.
Maciek, Agata, Agnes. You take this one. This was your name.
You're killing. You're doing a good job slaughtering names on Flight School.
Agnes, Joanna, Lidka. Oh, there she is again. Mikal, Iwa, Kurzkopf, Marius,
Okay.
or Merrick, and the team in Poland. Woo!
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
But there were three people on that call with the name Agnieszka.
Agnieszka. Yeah. You need to just go ahead and apologize to everybody on that list right now.
Okay. All right. Okay, you take this one. This one's easy.
Ellen, again from Bermuda. Helene, Marletha, Sonia, Diane, Leroy in Bermuda. Way to go. You guys are rocking it.
Oh, okay. Here we go. All right.
Oh, I'm so excited.
This is cool. Okay, so this is something new we're doing as well. And this is Top Gun Spotlight Warrior of the Week. And so here's what I need to do. There's a video that I need to play here. I can see you're so excited.
I'm so excited.
Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Let me play this one first. Okay.
Sabrina said that people should send the names in for now.
Sweet.
Love that. Oh my
Yes.
God. Sensory overload on a Saturday morning.
Yes. So here is our Top Gun Spotlight Warrior of the Week. Her name is Lee Williams, and I'm going to let her do the talking right now. Lee, let's have it.
Well, before I got into Ibüümerang, I was actually a nurse. In fact, I went to nursing school in Houston. And because of my mom, I moved back to Florida. Last year, around February, then a friend of mine told me about Holton Buggs. And I did not know the name Ibüümerang. I knew it has freedom, something for freedom. And that's when all I did was hear about it. And right away I was sold. I didn't even get a presentation. I just went ahead full force and signed up. And first class pack without even having the money to do it first class. I was the boomerang queen though. I had over 800 boomerangs because I worked the part that was working for me. I didn't give up. Told her about it takes two. And I said, just by you bringing two and your two bringing two, we can do this business together. So after telling her that, the last 2 days of the month, we brought in 17 people in the business. And that proved to us that we could do it. So after that, we decided we would do one person a day. We became sapphires, you know, in the month of March. I just thanked Holton Buggs for making us the fish. We are the fish. We are the fish. we can't climb trees like that monkey, but we can win because Ibüümerang loved us first. And we are winning because Holton Buggs.
Love it. Oh, that is such an amazing story.
It is so cool. I love it. This is the best. So I got to interview Lee, and the interview was about 30 minutes long, so we had to shorten it up, but just love her, love her, love her. And again, you know, the one thing I want you guys to take away from this is she said, I did what I could do with what I had. And all she could do at the time when she was working through what she was working through is get more customers. So did you hear that? She got 700 customers. And then she woke up. At Accelerate, it's the event. I'm telling you guys, it's the events that do it. And she woke up and she said, it was Holton Buggs. And she in her video, and I had to shorten it again, she said that she could not forget him running to the back of the room and making sure that the people in the back of the room were just as engaged as the people in the front. And there were thousands and thousands of people there, but it got her excited. And Accelerate kicked off so many people's businesses, so many that had been incubating over a period of time. Even Darius, I mean, another guy who came out of Accelerate and went Sapphire too. So guys, the events are where it happens.
You know, Mark, I love you, man. What a great video. And you guys did a great job editing that to capture some of the like really incredible points of what she said. And I got two things from that. And one of them is what you already said. You know, she did the parts of the business that she could do, right? And that's what's so cool about Ibüümerang. There's something here that everybody can do. And she says, you know, she thanked Holton Buggs for making something that the fish can do. And for her in the beginning, what she could do, like you said, was get customers. And she says, okay, I can, you know, I'm not sure I can figure out this recruiting thing. You know, that's a little bit of an advanced concept for me. So let me focus on getting customers. So what did she do? Like you said, she got 700 customers. She found the part that she could do, and she really did it. And I think that's really an important point for folks to realize, to make sure that you're really doing all that you can do. Art Williams, he said, I think it was Art Williams who said it. He said, all you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is enough. As long as you're doing all you can do. So you got to keep it real with you folks. You got to keep it real with yourself. Are you really doing all that you can do? Or are you selling yourself a story, right? Because she said, I'm gonna get customers. And so she went and got 700, right? You might be saying, I can talk to a few people a day, and then you talk to one. And I gotta ask you, was that really all you could do, or could you have done a little bit more in your business, right? So number one, she did the parts that she could do. The second thing is she worked the promos. She rode the wave, right? When you work the promos, you ride the waves. So first she was getting customers, and then we came out of Accelerate with It Takes Two, and she goes, oh, I can get on that. And so she got on It Takes Two. She says, I'm gonna get two, and then you get two, and then you get two, and then you get two. And next thing you know, she's a sapphire because she rode the wave. She just worked the promo. She kept it simple. And I want to challenge you guys. There are always gonna be people who ride the wave, and they're gonna always be folks who stand on the beach and watch. Which one are you? Lee was out there with her surfboard riding the It Takes Two wave. Are you out there with her? Boom. That's all I got to say.
What? You know the next promo she's working?
Which one?
Working the economic stimulus plan.
She's working the STEM plan.
She is. Yeah, she's rocking that. And she said she's going to be breaking some sapphires this month.
Man, I bet Lee Williams for diamond. Let's go.
All right, cool. All right, we're getting into customer corner. Customer corner. Kimberly Lipscomb saved $181.36 on a room for Vision 2020. This is a really bad image. I can't read it. So make sure your images are good.
You know what? What's really crazy about that image is that it's a really good image. It's a really bad image. I actually like that screenshot. I just wish it was clear so we could see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Another one, Brock Jenkins, $291.54 saved and 500 rewards credits.
Do it.
Okay. Michelle Jacobs, $194.60 on her Vision in Vegas booking. Total cost is $31. And then she got 776 rewards credits.
Very nice.
Yeah. So hold on a second. No, I time out on this for 1 second, and I wanna go full screen on this one. So rewards credits. You can use those for all kinds of stuff. Okay, for travel, for excursions, for flights, for everything. Right? Anything that's in your iGo back office, you can, or in your iGo booking platform, you can use those rewards points. Doubly good. Your customers can too.
Boom, baby.
So super cool. All right. I need to get back to the regularly scheduled programming. All right, good stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay.
Now this gets me super excited. I've been talking about this all week.
Yeah. So
yes.
we have a new diamond, and she is incredible. When she was an emerald, she did the morning inspiration call, and immediately the first thing I thought was, she's going diamond.
She's going diamond.
Lady right here, she's going diamond, and she is a diamond. She was talking like a diamond. She was being a diamond. What's her name?
Diamond. She was doing diamond work.
Doing diamond work.
And then she became a diamond.
Yeah.
I want everybody to write that in your notes, everybody. Put that in the chat. Martha Ermias was doing diamond work first, and then she became a diamond. That's the order, right? I mean, Johnny Wimbrey, he's super proud of Martha, as he absolutely should be, because she created a path of momentum and she never let it go. Right? She never let it go. And so he shared with us her volume month over month and how she got it done. And I think in January, she did about 40,000 points. That's the month that she became a ruby, right? And then in February, she did a little bit over 80,000 points. And that's the month that she became an emerald. But in the process of becoming an emerald, several people on her team became sapphires. I think somebody also became a ruby, right? And then in March, she did 150,000 points in the whole month, right? So what that's doing is that's like teeing her business up to become a diamond. She had several people in her team break new levels, sapphires, rubies, emeralds. She didn't break a new rank because there's a big gap between emerald and diamond. But here's the crazy thing. What it took her 31 days to do in March, she did that same amount of volume in the first 10 days of April, over 150,000, and actually went ahead and qualified diamond on April 15th on tax day, which is now delayed in the United States. And so she knocked it out. She accomplished diamond literally in the first half of the month with the rest of the month to spare. And I just want to say that is just absolutely powerful, because what she did is she created momentum. And I started to share with some folks, Mark, how It Takes Two can get you there, right? It Takes Two can totally get you there, and it'll take months. But if you just focused on It Takes Two, and you talk to, let's say, 2 people a day, and you made sure you got them on, you had 2 people a day see a presentation every single day. What's going to happen is, you know, in a couple of months, if you follow through with that and you work with your upline, you can go Sapphire. And then if you show some other people how to do that, you can go Ruby, maybe the next month or the month after that, and you can just keep going up the line. And I showed some folks how, you know what, in 6 months, maybe 9 months, maybe a year, if you were consistent, you can go Diamond 2. And so folks, I just want to challenge you. This story is just so incredible in terms of how encouraging it is, because you know why she went Diamond? She just simply did the work and she didn't let up. And when she got the momentum going, she never let it go.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. You know, the other thing that I want to really point out here is her upline, Blue Diamond, Mr. Johnny Wimbrey and Mrs. Wimbrey, Mrs. Frisco Wimbrey. They are just some of the best people here at Ibüümerang, and so proud to have them as part of the Ibüümerang family. And they love their people. They love their people.
They do
anything for their people. So so just proud of that. So awesome stuff. All right, you ready? Moving on.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So
hey, by the way, I like David Romero just put in the chat, and everybody should write this in their notes. I love what he said. Never let go of the mo.
Yeah.
Never let go of the mo. Write that in your notes, guys. Way to go.
And when he says the mo, that means momentum. Yeah.
That's
Once
right.
you got it, you got to keep rocking it. And so, you know, Lee Williams, she grabbed it. She went executive director in February and Sapphire in March. So looking forward to seeing what she's going to be doing here in April. So awesome stuff. So, and how are they doing this? What are they doing? And again, T. Gray pointed it out. They're taking advantage of the promotions that Mr. Buggs has put into place here for you to keep moving and to keep that momentum going. And the one that's going right now is the Ibüümerang Economic Stimulus Plan. So, you know, the U.S. has a stimulus plan. Why not Ibüümerang having a stimulus plan? And over $1 million has been put into the economic stimulus plan here at Ibüümerang. And so, what is it?
Ibüümerang pays its stimulus plan on time. Just put that out there.
Right into your e-wallet. So take it away, Mr. T. Gray.
All right. The first part of the economic stimulus plan, and you know what? Before we do that, you know, we recognize and we edify all the folks in the field, but let's just take a moment to just really just appreciate our CEO, incredible visionary, and one of the things that we've appreciated about him from the day that we met him is the way his mind is wired. He's just always looking for a way to make it fun, cool, interesting, and rewarding for the people. So this is what he came up with. He said, you know, we're gonna do an economic stimulus plan. And he kept going, and there's literally 6 parts to this, 6 ways to get a blessing in April. Here we go. First one is, it takes 2. So we started It Takes 2 at Accelerate. We're continuing it because it is working. Your businesses are exploding, right? And if your business is not exploding, get on the It Takes 2 bandwagon. So in April, if a new person joins the business with a Coach Pack or higher, and they get their first 2 with Coach Pack or higher during the month of April, guess what? They get paid 7 levels in the Fast Start Accelerator bonus for 90 days, May, June, and July. Why is that special? Because normally to get paid 7 levels, you have to sponsor 10. So as an economic stimulus, we're lowering the bar to 2 for those new people who get started during April and who get their first 2. Coach or higher, remember that. That's the first part. That's big. That's big. All right. Part 2, or part do. I don't know how you say it in French, so I'm saying it in English. 2. Okay. U+2. Okay. Now this is the part of the promo where of the economic stimulus pack, where those who are already in the business prior to April can get something, right? And the people who get started. So if you enroll a new ambassador in April, coach or hire, and you help them get there too, coach or hire, you get a bonus, and that bonus can be as much as $100, and it's paid out on May 4th. So you know the day that it's coming, and you can go ahead and work toward that and accumulate it. Now, what makes it a bonus of $100? If anybody in that equation there has a first class pack. So watch this. You enroll a new ambassador. That's one person. They enroll there too. That's two new ones. If any one of those three people is a first class pack, you get $100 extra. Okay? If none of those three are first class, let's say they're all coach or a mix of coach and business, you get an extra $50. So watch this. So you enroll one, they enroll there two. Let's suppose one of them is a first class, you got $100. If you do that 5 times, you're gonna get $500. If you do that 10 times during the month of April, you just got a stimulus check of $1,000, and you've lit your business on fire. I love it. You plus 2. Way to go. All right. This one is absolutely the most valuable of the entire economic stimulus pack, and it's an exclusive coaching opportunity. This is an opportunity to be invited to a private business launch training with Holton Buggs himself on May 2nd. Now, it's really funny, Mark, because I interviewed Diamond Avinash Nagama on Conversations on Thursday, and this is his first business working with Mr. Buggs, but it's not his first time knowing of him. It seems like everybody that we meet has seen Holton's famous red jacket training on how to launch. And they all wanted to try to emulate that. I mean, Diamond Thomas Poulin had the same type of a story. He saw that video and he was trying to execute it in his business where he was. And so everybody wants to have Holton teach them how to launch your business. And Mark and I are blessed because we actually literally had Holton teach us how to launch our business way back in 2002 for Mark and 2004 for me. But guess what? He's going to help you launch your business May 2. You want to be on this training because the only people who will be invited are, 1, people who enroll a new ambassador in April who gets 2 in April. Again, coach or hire. So if you were in the business already, or even if you're new, if you enroll a new ambassador and help them get there too, you can come to the training. Or if you enroll 2 new ambassadors in April yourself, the people who actually get there too, in again, coach or hire can come to that training. So that's really big. I really hope, I want that for you so bad. We want that for you so bad. All right, next, the first class pack. We created a special stimulus edition first class pack. Normally the first class pack is $1,000. Recognizing where we are in the world today, we wanted to make it just a little bit more accessible during the pandemic. So in April, first class pack is $750. But guess what? You still get the same QV, 1,000 points to count towards your ranks. You still get, but the CV, of course, is reduced to 450. The fast start bonus it has to be, of course, modified a little bit. So there are the bonuses that get paid out. If you're the person, if you're the sponsor, you get 6750, and then you can see the other levels. And here's one of the best parts of it all. You ready? You ready? You ready? Every time someone does a first class pack, 10 servings of nutrition are made available to some of the world's most vulnerable children via the Boom Foundation. So everybody gets a blessing in the process. That's part 4 of the stimulus pack. But wait,
There's more.
There's more. Part 5. We love this one. We call this part Welcome Back. Welcome back. And you know what? The timing on this one is perfect with Easter because we're welcoming people back. Some of the folks got off the train too early, right? There were people who joined Ibüümerang, maybe from the beginning, maybe months ago, and they had different reasons why they got discouraged or whatever, and they went inactive. They just fell off. and stop rolling with us. And they stop paying their monthly subscription. And so now their business is shut down. But guess what? You can get them back. Now is the time that you can invite them back and say, hey, all you got to do is reactivate your position by only paying one of those missed subscriptions, and you are back in the game, in your original spot, and you get to jump in with us and catch up. So you need to let some of these folks who got off the train, let them know what happened after they got off the train. Let them know where we are. Let them know how we're crushing it. And what we did is, as long as a person was in good standing, right? They didn't do anything to violate. They didn't do anything bad. They don't have any bad notes in their file. Their back office is available. And this goes all the way back to the beginning, So all they have to do is log into their back office and hit the reactivate button, and they're good to go. All right. Part 6. Yeah, somebody said, wow, exactly. That's a big wow. Welcome back, right? And then the last one is an atomic bomb. This one has got folks going absolutely crazy. We call this one upgrade amnesty, upgrade, forgiveness almost. So everybody who gets started has 60 days to upgrade and only pay the difference, right? If you get started, let's say coach, or you get started at business class, and you want to go to first class, if you do within your first 60 days, you get to pay the difference. If you wait after that, you got to pay the whole thing. Well, guess what? We reset everybody's upgrade clock. So if you didn't upgrade, if you let your 60 days get away from you and you are still at coach or business class, guess what? During the month of April, you can upgrade to first class. Now remember, first class is at economic stimulus pricing for the month of April. So if you upgrade from standby, instead of $1,000, it's $750. I'm talking about upgrading to first class. If you upgrade from coach to first class, it's $500. If you upgrade from business to first class, it's $250. We're keeping the same QV. Of course, we're adjusting the commissionable volume. And the people who upgrade from standby to first will count towards your 2 in April. Okay, the people who upgrade from business class and from coach, and business class to first will not count towards you 2. Okay, so we're gonna let you count those standbys, just not the coach and business class ones. So this is like ridiculous. People are taking advantage of this. They're enrolling new people. They're upgrading their existing people. They're inviting their old people to come back to the party. I mean, this is such an incredible opportunity to get your business on fire. If you think about where we are in this moment in time, I like the way Johnny Wimbrey says it. They're working off of a simple 2-word mantra. And I want everybody to write this in the chat when I say it. Everybody's home. Everybody's home. So you can reach them. They're not doing anything. They've got nothing better to do. Everybody's home. So here's your work. Your work is new people, existing people, old people. Get them on our calls. Get them on Boom TV. Get them on the stories, because everybody is thinking about their finances. Everybody's thinking about their business prospects. Do I have a job? Will I have a job? Do I have an income? Will I have an income? Man, I wish I had a plan B. Man, I wish I had some other money coming in. And here comes you with It Takes Two, or You Plus Two, or Welcome Back, or whatever. So now is the time. HB, our CEO, with all of his heart and creativity, has given you everything you need. And so, like an old friend of ours used to say, if this doesn't get you on fire, if this doesn't light your fire, your wood is wet.
Okay, so mic drop.
Mic drop.
You know who's taking care of you know who is taking advantage of the economic stimulus plan? Who's taking advantage of the economic stimulus plan? Martha. No excuses, guys. Wait, if you can't win with what Mr. Buggs has put together, then well, like you said, if you can't get fired up about this, then your wood's wet. So, hey,
Absolutely.
I want to go back and I want to say, Mr. Buggs reminded us that Martha has a couple of other folks in her success team, in her success line that have supported her, and that is Alex and Jennifer Lee, Lloyd Williams, and Clay Fishman. So those guys are incredible as well, and they are part of her success team. So good stuff. Thank you so much for all you guys.
And you know, that's a big thing though, Mark, because you know what? Those are the most important people in your business. A lot of people think that your downline, the people below you, are more important, but that's really wrong. It's your upline. Those are the most important, because your upline will always be there, and they're going to be the ones that are going to rally and support you. So Alex and Jennifer Lee, Lloyd Williams, Clay Fishman, they are so unselfish, right? They said, hey, let's roll up our sleeves. Let's do calls. Let's do three-way calls. Let's do whatever we need to do to help Martha go diamond. And they did, even though it meant that she was achieving a rank that's higher than their current rank. And they'll get their diamondship done, coming really soon as well, those guys. And I know they will, because of the spirit that they have of leadership. So we just really appreciate them. Nina, you said it exactly right. She put team in the chat, and she said, together, each accomplishes more. And that's the teamwork. That's the leadership. Martha is definitely blessed to have an upline support team that includes Alex and Jennifer, Lloyd Williams, and Clay Fishman. Way to go, you guys.
Awesome. Okay, we gotta get smoking here, dude. So Boom 100 Club. So what is the Boom 100 Club? Boom 100 Club is whether you sent out a boomerang to an iGo customer, a driver for Vibe Rides, or a rider for Vibe Rides, they all count. And so once you get 100 activated boomerangs, and this is for the new folks, everybody else knows, hey, I already got 100. Michelle Jacobs and Kristen Turner know what it is. But once you activate those boomerangs, you activate 100 of them, you can get into the Boom 100 Club. And we're up to 2,000. We're over 2,000 at this point. So let's roll through these. Boom 100 Club, Michelle Jacobs, Kristen Turner. Boom 200.
Harrison Roney, Jennifer Shields.
Boom 300, Julie Rosiers. All right.
Not too bad. Angie Fairfield, Robert and Lisa Hyman, Nicholas Borges in the Boom 400 Club. And hey, Sylvie just said in the chat, she got 100. You got, and Wayne, he's got 100. Hey, you guys, make sure you email it in to marketing@iboomerang.com so we can recognize you.
We need that. We need these. All right. Boom 500, Willie and Rachel Tahuri.
Boom 600, Bruce and Karen Logan, Lori Gugliuzzi.
Nice. Good job on that.
I think I said it right.
Boom 700, Bart Bartlett, Amy and Joe Rogan, Forrest Knight.
Look at the Rolling Rogans moving on up. Boom 800, Marcel Madore.
Boom 1500, Charlotte McCormick. And Charlotte, when you hit the Boom 1500, you need to send in your picture.
Yes, you do. 1,500? 1,500. Yes.
Okay, here's a person who moves up every single week.
Oh my God. Boom 1,800, Laura Cubis Holscher.
Oh, sure.
Every week. 1 week after the next. Way to go, Laura.
And another person who keeps moving up. Oh no. She's at 2,300.
She's at 2,300?
Oh, shoot, Shirley.
Oh, okay. Hey, just everybody just imagine that second zero, that first zero is a 3. 2,300.
Jack.
Shirley.
Shirley.
Oh, baby. Love it.
2,300. And she's way past that now, I'm sure. But she keeps moving up to, and she got an opportunity to speak on stage along with Renee Young. So they both got a chance to speak. And again, it's all about doing what they can do best. So, and they're rocking it on the boomerangs. So good stuff. Cool, cool,
Nice
cool.
job.
2,300. And I guarantee you, you know, next week should probably be at 2,400. But here's the thing I want to do though. There's going to be something special for the folks that get to 2,500. So, and I'm not going to say what it is. I haven't cleared it. I cleared it through the GMA, but haven't cleared it through Mr. Buggs yet. So, all right, got to get the CEO stamp of approval on it before we get there. All right. So, Shirley, congratulations. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we are. You guys have been waiting for this. And hold on. What do we got here?
What?
Hold on.
Boom 1,000 members
What?
will have reserve seating for a year?
Wait. Mr. Buggs, the CEO.
Mr. Buggs.
He just did an audible here.
Exactly. Omaha.
Okay. So Boom 1,000 members will have reserved seating for 1 year. And that's at all events, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
All events? Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. We're going to do major. Well, why don't we just say our major events, because this club is getting pretty big.
These are my elephants and fish. That's
These are
awesome. That's so cool.
so if you guys, so for you guys to know what's going on, we have a live chat going with Mr. Buggs while we're on flight school, and he is telling us what he wants right now. And here's what he just wrote us after listening to the Boom clubs. Anybody who's Boom 1,000 or higher, Boom 1,000 members, will have reserved seating at our events for an entire year. No waiting in line, all events, and Holton says you're special to him because you are his elephants and fish.
That's,
Boom.
dude,
Love it.
you know, I don't this
Doesn't get better than that.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. All right. Yeah,
Wow, our CEO is off the chain. He really is.
Yeah,
Hmm?
he's off the chain. Nina Lee. He's so generous. Our CEO rocks. Yep. Yeah, Amy Rogan, thank you for supporting the elephants and fish. Cool. All right. Good stuff. Okay, the digital photo album. This I have heard is almost, well, I think they did the final edits. We're making some final edits over the weekend, and next week towards the end of the week, just so not too soon in the earlier in the week, but by the end of the week, you guys should start receiving a link to access your digital photo album from Accelerate. And I'm telling you something right now. You know, I got a little bit of a sneak preview. It's awesome. It's totally cool. So some of you got the commemorative album from Vision. It's at the same level. It's completely done in a way that is so beautiful and gorgeous and laid out so nicely. And you know, for all of you that did buy this album, and you can still buy it now. So if you haven't gotten your Accelerate 2020 digital photo album, you can get it. It's in your back office. It's a big banner at the top that when you first log in, you can see it, and it's $4.95. And it provides nutrition for the children. You know, just go ahead and get that, and you're actually supporting the Boom Foundation and feeding children. All right. Yes, feed the children, Dr. Latrice. Okay, and the convention special. So and these could be mailed out. I mean, you know, hey, people are at home. They're going to be getting their mail. So you can get these sent out. And this is a good way to get into the Boom 1000 Club. Huh?
It really is.
Right? So
really is.
all of these materials, you can drop into an envelope, you put your code on the back, and you can activate, these codes can be activated from the comfort of your own home. And, and you know, hey, get into the Boom 1000 Club. Get, you know, seating up front for a year, right? So
Bro, I gotta say this chat is hysterical. I mean, people are really fired up over just everything. But I love what Patience said in the Facebook chat. She said, elephants and fish, finally, it's our time to shine. Way to go. Mr. Buggs, you are touching the people. And then Dudnath Budhan says, now from being a fish, I will be a flying fish. Way to go.
That is cool. Anna just let me know, credit card payment of the album doubles the servings donated. So for the actual album, the digital photo album, that payment will double the servings donated. So very good. All right.
So
cool.
yeah, so if you use a credit card instead of using your e-wallet.
Yeah. So yes.
Twice as many children.
There you go. So these have all been shipped out. Mention special. So here's the thing. It was, gosh, I can't remember how much it was at the convention. I think it was a little over $60 or something like that. But we will be putting this onto the boomgear.com website. So if you weren't there for Accelerate and you're brand new, or you were there and you didn't get it, we're going to go ahead and put this up on boomgear.com here in the next week. All right. 61.
Mark.
Thank you.
Tim Meyer says, I am an elephant and this quarantine is making me fatter. I'm ready to roam the tundra. We've got some really talented people in our Ibüümerang family. I'll just say that much.
All right, T. Gray, do you have anything? I don't
have anything beyond what we've been talking about, so we can just keep it rolling.
All right, let's roll. Okay. Oh, we need to get Angela on and let's make her, okay. Here,
okay, I'll do that for you. So you
can undo the, so
no.
We need to
I can do it. I got it.
Go ahead, T. Gray. What do you got?
All right. Angela is the host now, so she can join us. And let's introduce her. Let's let everybody know who Angela is. Angela Olivito is our Director of Project Management for Vibe Rides. And when you take a look at all of the work that's been done to make Vibe Rides pop and to make it work, to get the app working, et cetera, Angela has been running, in basketball, they have what they call a point guard, right? And that's the person who, kind of runs the play and feeds the ball to the other players. And that person in our Vibe Rides team is Angela Olivito. She's been working closely with the tech development team and finance, and Scott Bachlan, our EVP of Vibe Rides. She's been working with the city governments and the airports and all that kind of stuff to make sure that Vibe Rides can happen. And so we're just so proud and so grateful for the insane amount of work that Angela Olivito has been doing behind the scenes to make Vibe Rides ride. Way to go. Angela, where are you at?
Here I am.
Yay!
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Fantastic.
We're doing great, and all of a sudden, flight school has got a whole lot better looking.
Oh, you're so sweet. But you know what? I don't have the background set up yet. You guys with this technical stuff, my computer's saying nope. So I got to work on that. I love those backgrounds. They're beautiful. No problem. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever you are.
So, Angela, how are things going in Vibe World?
Vibing. We are vibing. It's very exciting. Oh, I love it. Every day we're growing and it's really exciting. Really, really exciting. The app is just getting better every single day. So, good stuff.
Okay. So we're having us a little problem here. I keep trying to change my background so I don't have the same one as Mark. And we keep tunicorning on backgrounds. We keep choosing the same one. Are you doing that intentionally?
No, I wasn't. I was trying to change mine different from yours. I'm good now.
In a row, we picked the same one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Angela, what do you got for us today? What are we talking about?
Well, we've got questions, and guess what? We got answers. So, do you want to put them up there so I can read them? Because I can't remember them all.
Ooh, so cool.
Let me put my glasses on so I can see. I can see. Okay. Okay. Oh, yes. We launched April 1st. What an eventful, exciting, super duper day. I mean, that was I can't even find the words. But we're doing rides in Houston. That's Harris County. We've got Dallas, Fort Worth. We've got Fort Lauderdale. We've got, which is Broward County. I just wanted to make sure you know the regions. We've got Miami-Dade. We've got Tampa and Orlando. And if you'd like to be a driver, complete your registration. And if you have started your registration, go back into the app. Let's finish registering you and get you rolling.
That's right. And you know what? I think, Angela, I think this is a great place to say that if anyone has enrolled in Ibüümerang with a coach, business class, or first class pack, you already have everything you need for Vibe to recruit drivers and riders and to profit from helping to build a Vibe ride business. If you want to drive, that's a whole separate registration, but you already have access to this incredible opportunity that Angela and the team have been working on.
Yep, they do. Just gotta, if you want to drive, you gotta register. Yep.
All right.
I feel like I need to do something. Okay. Oh, yes. The questions. Your questions are being answered.
Hold on a second. So, hey folks, hold all of your questions about Vibe rides until the end, okay? Because you're filling up the chats with questions now, and Angela's probably going to get to your question. So go ahead and hold those questions to the end. And then if you do put something in the chat that Angela hasn't answered, what we'll do after flight school is over, we'll go back, we'll look at all of those questions, and we'll maybe do another session at another time. All right, Angela, take it away.
Okay, I'm ready. I got my notes so I can remember everything. So here we go. All right, these are Prib related. At the beginning, we were told that once we have our customers, they would be our customers for every vertical. Yes, if you acquired the customer first, then they'll be your customer for all Ibüümerang products. Okay, so the power of the Prib, remember that. Okay, next question. Will Ibüümerang be sending our customers the link for the app and notify them of our new service? Or are we supposed to send the link to every single one of our customers? Yes, we will market Vibe to customers who live in those cities, only in the cities we operate in. However, you're more than welcome. Don't wait on us. Follow up with them if you like, okay? In the app for riders at sign up, it says that it's optional for the referral code. What is the referral code? TSA number? Your referral code is your boomerang. So referral code is a place for the person to enter your boomerang code that you generated on your dashboard.
So now I just want to jump in here, Angela, and just remind everybody, go back to the beginning. How do we get customers at Ibüümerang? We use boomerangs, right? So we use boomerangs. You have a boomerang widget on your dashboard that you use to generate boomerang codes that you can give to a customer prospect, right? And if you go there, you can see that it has a drop down so that now you can generate 3 types of boomerangs. An iGo boomerang for travel, a driver boomerang for Vibe, or a rider boomerang for Vibe. Any of those boomerang codes will tie the appropriate type of customer to you. Do not use your TSA number. That's not how it works. Use a boomerang code. And also you should know that for now, as we're launching Vibe boomerangs are unlimited. They do not deplete your count. So you can send out all the Vibe driver and all the Vibe rider boomerangs that you wish. It will not use up your boomerangs.
All right, last question on this page. How do I know that my codes are attached to my drivers and riders because I can't see them in my back office? If you use Ibüümerang to acquire the driver rider, they currently appear in your customers list. We're working on an updated report that will show you each customer that's subscribed. In the meantime, if a customer has subscribed to both iGo and Vibe, they will appear twice in with different customer numbers. So they'll be there, but they'll be there twice because they have an iGo and a Vibe Boomerang.
Yeah, the ops team is working on some new ways for you to, new and improved ways for you to see your customers. And we are working on a customer report where you'll be able to see the person's name and what they are subscribed to, whether they're an iGo customer or a Vibe Rides customer or both. But in the meantime, they are there. They're just, it's just not labeled very clearly.
All right, the next slide. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. A driver registers, redeems a code, and they become a customer. If someone else registered the same driver a week later, does the driver belong to the TSA that registers him, her first? Yes, first come, first served. We have we track everything in the system and it's time stamped. So if you sent out a boomerang first to that individual, it's yours, okay? So you're all set in regard to that. Don't worry, we've got it covered. We've got it covered, okay? If you know that a driver, oh, did you want to add something?
I want to go backtrack to what I said about the boomerangs being unlimited for Vibe. I forgot to mention that is a limited time promotion, okay? That's not going to be forever that you have unlimited Vibe boomerangs. And so recognize, folks, that's a promo. It's limited in time and it very likely can end very soon. So make sure you take advantage of that right now.
Cool. If you know that a driver has registered a code, but it does not show yet in the back office report, are they still being tracked? Just so we know that they are connected to us. If we wait and still is the same, should we send phone numbers and codes to check to make sure? Yes, all things are tracked. Like I mentioned earlier, we have a phenomenal system. We have a great development team, an IT team. They're tracking everything. All data will be stored. Check now to see if your drivers and riders show in your customer report. If they don't, have them go to the profile and enter their boomerang code. You currently have 60 days to do that. And in the rider app, under my account, you'll see a little space there for the referral code in regards to the rider. And in regards to the driver, you click under my account and click on your profile and the same thing will come up. There'll be a little space for you to put your boomerang code in there. So you've got 60 days, 60 days. Okay, so how long do we have to get drivers and riders to put in their codes to connect to a TSA if they have not done so? As I mentioned before, we're giving you 60 days, but it's normally 15. So take advantage of that, get them to put the codes in so you're in there, at least we're giving you 60 days, so get on in there, okay? Don't miss out on that. If the driver has begun filling out the registration and leaves the code area blank, will they still be connected to their TSA? No, but the answer is, as we mentioned before, you have 60 days to get them back in there, get them to go back into their profile and get that code in there, okay? Thanks, Mark, for doing that. Thank you, thank you. All right, sign up process. If a driver follows the registration process entirely, can they start driving right after they are done? Yes, as long as you complete the whole registration. So there's phases to it. And sometimes a few drivers were getting confused. There are phases. Our customer amazement team, they're doing a phenomenal job. Thank you so much, Frederick Ring, our director of the customer amazement team. They are taking care of everything. They're watching all of the registrations come through. But remember, there's phases to that. So the beginning of the registration, you're putting in your personal profile, your information, your email, your name, your date of birth, your driver's license. That's the first phase. Then you get into the second phase. So before you get into the second phase, they've got to review all of your info. And then they'll send you a message via text saying you're under review. Once you've been reviewed and approved, they take you to the second phase. And the second phase is where you put in, actually go through the background check. You got to finish your background check. So you're going to get an email, and you've got to answer that email in order to go through your background check. So once you've done that and you've paid your $33 for your background check, you go through the process. And again, there's a small waiting period for that. Customer amazement team will come in, review your background check, get you through that. Once you pass your background check, you will get into phase number 3. And phase number 3 is where you upload all your vehicle information, your pictures, anything to do with your vehicle, as well as your 19-point inspection. And once you've done that and everything is great and you've uploaded everything, but if you haven't, your customer amazement team will let you know. You'll get a text message saying, hey, come on back, you haven't finished your profile. And that's what that means. So once you've done that, you get approved, and as soon as you get approved, you're ready to drive. So remember, really read those texts. It'll tell you exactly what phase you're in, and it'll tell you once you're approved to fully drive. Okay, that was a long answer.
But you got it though. You got all the pieces of information in there.
I have a driver. Can someone come in behind me and sign my driver up for overdrive, or does he belong to the person who signed them up automatically? Well, you had him as a driver. But if someone comes in and signs them up for overdrive, they're their overdrive customer, okay? So your customer goes into overdrive, so they don't belong to you as a customer any longer. So,
and just to let me add a little clarity to that. They went from being a customer to now being an ambassador, because overdrive is really part of Ibüümerang. So when that happened, the person really joined the business, so they're no longer a customer and they're no longer your customer. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that if you are in the process of enrolling drivers, make sure that they hear about overdrive from you, because they hear about it from someone else and they enroll with someone else. They're going to be that person. They're going to be in that person's business, not yours anymore.
Thank you for that. Driver and rider payouts will be added to our monthly QV in the month drives and rides are taken, not in the month the drives and rides are taken. It takes time to get them through the system, right? There may be changes. It will occur though, approximately 60 days or after. And that's when you'll start to see that. So be patient. They're going through the system. Give us some time to get them through the system, make sure everything's all good, and then you'll definitely be seeing them. Are the drivers paid daily? Not initially, not at this point. They're paid weekly. They will see their earnings, but they will be paid on a weekly basis. Can we give codes to people that don't live in Texas or Florida as many visit, work, etc.? Yes, many do visit. If you know someone that's working in the region that we are in, and remember, we have certain markets that we're currently in. If you know they'll be traveling, or if you know they're coming to work, or for any reason coming into those areas, absolutely give them a boomerang. Most definitely, give them a code. Are they already driving and doing rides in Texas and Florida? Yes, we are. We're in those markets right now, and we launched April 1st. Can we start promoting, recruiting drivers in other markets? That's a good question. What do you think, T?
I think everyone should focus on the markets that we're in. And you can do that from anywhere in the world. You can recruit drivers in the current 6 cities, no matter where you live in the world. So for example, if you live in Australia, you can recruit drivers in Houston. You can recruit riders in Houston, in Dallas, in Miami, Tampa, Orlando, and Fort Lauderdale. And if you know people, like you answered in the previous question, Angela, if they know people who are going to be traveling there, like for example, if you live in Germany and you know some folks are going to be taking a trip to Disney World in Orlando, absolutely. Let's make sure that when they get there, they're using Vibe rides. So that said, you want to make sure that you do that. Now, someone said I was under the impression we were trying to build up other cities, so we need to get interest. You can collect interest, absolutely. However, you know, we're going to have a systematic plan. We do want to know where we have, you know, where we're going to go next. So you guys can certainly help us with that. But right now, we would encourage you to really focus on the cities that we're in.
Absolutely. Great, great, great. Okay, how do I know my overdrive driver is in my back office in my binary? Well, a message gets triggered for overdrive as well. You will know when someone signs up for overdrive. That happens in Ibüümerang. You get a message when someone joins your team. Same thing happens for overdrive. So you'll know when they're in there. How do I sign someone up for overdrive? Send to vibeoverdrive.com and provide them with your TSA number. And that's where they go to sign up, put in your TSA number, and you're good to go. And I think that's it for the questions.
Yay, that is awesome. That's awesome. And you know what? I just want to encourage everybody to get with your upline sapphires, rubies, and emeralds and diamonds so that they can really explain to you the difference between the overdrive, coach, ruby, and emerald. Coach Ruby, overdrive, coach, business class, and first class packs so that you can really help people make the best choice when they're getting in so that they can get access to everything that we've got.
Well, I hope we answered a lot of your questions. All these questions were coming in and we're trying to get to them all. And I hope we gave you some clarity today. Excuse me. And I hope we gave you some clarity today. So if you have questions, bring them in, send them to us. We will answer the best way that we can as soon as we can. So be patient. We'll get to you.
Awesome. Angela, thank you. You rock.
Everyone.
Angela, you came on.
Keep vibing.
Yes, you blessed us today. You brought some girl power to the Tunicorn show. I think we're going to make you an honorary Tunicorn.
Oh, geez. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Have an amazing, safe day out there, everyone.
All right. Angela, thank you.
Give it up for Angela, everybody.
Yay. All right. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Okay. So who is loving Top Gun University? Who is loving Top Gun University? You, Tigray?
I love it. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And you know, we have so much programming, and you know what we have? Ooh, we have something new. We have.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We're not done on Vibe yet.
No?
No, I got a big announcement on Vibe.
Okay.
Big announcement on Vibe. You guys ready? Here's the announcement. You actually just show me because I have the car. Let's just do that. Yeah, we don't have to share screens. Okay, guess what, everybody? Guess what? Okay, so Angela came on and she answered all your Vibe questions, and we know there are more, and don't worry, we'll come back and we'll do this again, and we'll do it again. We'll make sure everybody gets their questions answered. But as you heard Angela say, Vibe is launched. April 1st is launched. We're doing drives in Texas. We're doing drives in Florida. And now it's time to get those drivers on board like you wouldn't believe. And so our CEO, Holton Buggs, has been working with our Vice President of Marketing, Mark Kithcart, to refine the Vibe Rides presentation. They are nearly done. And so this Wednesday at 11 a.m. Central, we will have our first Vibe Rides opportunity presentation for drivers. And the presenter will be none other than our CEO and visionary, Mr. Holton Buggs himself. So if you have people who want to drive for Vibe Rides, who want to participate in our Overdrive program, you are going to want to make sure that you get them on this coming Wednesday 11 a.m. Central Time, where that presentation will happen. And then after that, we're going to go to a regular schedule of 5 driver presentations on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Central. So that we're about to kick the driver recruiting into overdrive, starting with our CEO himself this Wednesday.
Awesome. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So we will put that as a part of the Top Gun University calendar and schedule. And so, but we've got some changes. We've got some other changes too.
Yep.
Yeah. So on starting Monday, we've got a new segment that is going to replace the basic trainings, and that is called Success Tips. Success Tips. So, and T. Gray, I think you're probably going to be hosting that. So tell them what that is.
Oh, actually, it's even better than that. I'm not going to be hosting it per se. It's an evolved vision from our global master ambassador, Mr. Edwin Haynes himself. So the first Boom TV show that was sponsored by our global master ambassador was basic training. He really wanted to make sure that everyone understood the core elements of our system and how we build. And our VP of marketing and the marketing team is curating a beautiful home for our basic trainings that will launch possibly by the next flight school, where we'll be able to say, hey, here's where all the basic trainings live. And that's where you'll have your people understand all the core pieces of how our system works. And we want to thank all of our diamonds and even a couple of emeralds who participated in training the different parts on assignment from the Global Master Ambassador, Edwin Haynes himself. So now that we've actually wrapped up all the main topics of the basic training curriculum, a Global Master Ambassador is sponsoring a new program. And that new program is called Success Tips. Now, Success Tips is going to be super cool because what it's going to be is we're going to have different leaders from our diamonds or blue diamonds or diamonds and even some of our emeralds who are really working the system and getting results in their own business. They're going to come on, they'll talk about maybe one topic of something that's really working in their business, and then they will take live questions from you. They'll take live questions from you. So this is going to be super cool, crazy interactive. You'll be able to say, hey, this is something I'm dealing with in my business. What are your ideas? What are your suggestions? How does the system say? What does the system say I should do? And these are folks who are going to be able to give you qualified answers about how our system works and things that you can do to get your business rocking. Guess who's going to start it off? None other than our Global Master Ambassador himself, Mr. Edwin Haynes. So on Monday, you want to make sure that you're on and that your team is on if you want to get some of this fire and some of this explosion in your business.
Excellent. So here's what it looks like. Here's the new calendar, and that should be up on iBoom Hub as we speak and as we're on this call. So go ahead and check everything out on iBoom Hub. So new calendar's up. Okay, so last week. So you can tip our Boom Fit instructors, Emel and Alexander. And so last week we did this, and you guys went crazy. So we said $2 tips, and some of you were tipping way more than that. So you can Cash App a $2 tip only $2, please, to the Cash App that's on the screen there, $Ibüümerang, okay? $Ibüümerang. So if you're loving the Boom Fit, and you want to give a tip, $2 only, please.
Some of you guys went so crazy, I wish I would have given you my Cash App.
Well, there might be an opportunity if you get that.
Yeah, because when I put my book up for sale. That's right. Yeah.
All right.
It's going to be Cash App Unicorn.
Yeah. No, not $2 per session. Just $2. $2, Sharita.
Yeah, and you know what? Here's what you can do, guys. $2. If you're really enjoying it, you can do $2. You can do it once a week. That would be
Weekly or per session, Mr. Buggs said. Yeah.
Or per session? Okay, well, yeah, you can do $2 per session too. That's fine.
Good. All right. Learn from HP how to tip large. Yeah, that's true, Belvian. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So the digital training subscription. So I just saw that all of the cash cow got uploaded into the place where we store it. It hasn't been released yet, but I saw it get uploaded yesterday. All yesterday, I saw them uploading that. We're curating the basic trainings. We're making sure that the basic trainings are edited for brevity, and we're taking off like that long part in the middle, or excuse me, in the beginning that we usually play. So we're editing those, and we're going to have the basic trainings in the training vault as well. So get ready for next week. And so for sure, we're going to have all of that up by next week. The other place that we're going to put the basic trainings is on iBoom Hub. Okay, those basic trainings are so critical and so important that we want everybody to have access to those. But those that do have access to the vault trainings through their digital training subscription will also have access as well. And then the cash cow CDs we're going to put on there as well. So bottom line is those are going to be up next week. And we'll put out a message to those that have that digital training subscription, letting them know that the trainings are up and live. All right. Good stuff. Moving on. Okay. Well, here we are. And you know what? The It Takes Two calls that our diamonds and emeralds and others are doing are incredible. And we appreciate all of you so much for doing those calls for everyone. And we have, just go back and check the schedule for Boom TV as part of Top Gun University, and check the schedule for when those It Takes Two calls are. And you know, we've got at least, we've got 3 per day, sometimes 4 per day. And we've got them also in Spanish, Polish, and French. So go ahead and check the times for those. And so these It Takes Two calls, this is what people are tapping into. This is where people are funneling people to, and it's working. So go ahead and get people on these It Takes Two calls, because the people that we're going to be talking about next, that's exactly what they're doing. All right, we ready? Ready to roll through this?
I am ready. Let's do this.
So you go, you know what? You want me to go first, or you want to go first?
All I can say is call the paramedics for these poor names that are about to get slaughtered. All right, here we go. Fortunately, now these are the folks that sponsored to in what period of time?
In the past week.
In the past week. Okay, this is the past week. Here we go. We've got John, Christopher, Dianelle, Sandra, Juan Jose, Diana Carolina, Christina, Julitza, Sapphire, what a great name, Esequiel, Monica, Maxim, Maria Jose, Kwesi, and Enrico and Laura Lee, who all sponsored too.
So more who sponsored too. Okay. Jacob, Raphael, Gianna, Sam Rawit, Helen, Philip, Oscar, Nyla, Elise, Dabu, Masur, Elizabeth, Drew, and Isabel sponsored too.
And here's another group that sponsored too. Testfit, Sandra, Javier, Rose Emily, Eugene, Alicia DeGeest, Asmayet, Christina, Carolyn, Heidi. I see you laughing at me, Mark. Carla C., Gabrielle, Tesfaye, Alessandro, Gabrielle.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Names are dying.
Names are dying on flight school. We apologize.
Okay. Okay. Aloe
Yeah, your turn.
Beatrice, Temesgen, Jared, Jose Carlos, Neri, Anna, Juan, Sara, Andrea, Francisco, Rose, and Vestir, Theo, and Moreno.
Also, Jasmine, Yordanos, Kadane, Rohan, Dajin Jonas. Dalton. Nicholas. Ogbag Hebriel. Ogbag Hebriel. I'm so sorry. Mataya. Weldon Gabriel. Ruth. Samisi. Grimay. Daniel Walter. All sponsored too.
Oh my gosh. I'm
I apologize. I'm so sorry.
No, those names. So the okay, Petros and Keffel. I think they're from the Polish team, maybe, huh?
Yeah, they might be. But you know what? We can't say at the end of this training, we can't say no names were harmed in the making of this video. We can't say it.
All right. So they got 2. These folks got 2 too. Whoa, okay. Marcelin, Sergio, George, Morelli, Marielli, Raul Alberto, Ronatan Frawenkel, Hiba Ngoni, Nicholas, Cody, Melissa, Jesse, and Marcelo. Whew.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Man, there's a lot of people today.
Adele, and we're not laughing at the names. We're laughing at each other.
We're laughing at
guys,
each
I just
other.
want to make sure everybody understands that. We're not laughing at the names. We're laughing at each other.
All these folks got 2 this past week.
Yes, yes. Congratulations to these folks. Adele, Ama Peliassi, Matayu, Stefano, Burhan, Germatsion, Ricky, Laurent. And again, I want to make sure everybody hears me clearly. We're not laughing at the names.
No.
We're laughing at each other and how terrible of a job we're doing at pronouncing these names.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
oh golly, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
work on your phonics, brother.
okay. These folks got 3. All right. Claudine, Jarrell, Daniel, Nasser, Ian, Nancy, Okubazgi, Jordanos, Mario, Liham, and Helen. Ooh, all right, you threw that one pretty good.
You did a little bit better on that one.
Yeah.
Stefano, Salvatore, Abiel, Nishanta, Yan, Simone, Yorsalem, Shazara, and Kibran. I got off easy.
Okay. All right, they got 3.
I got through it.
These folks got 4. Juan.
4, baby.
Yeah, 4. Juan, Omar, Rebecca, Gebrekidan, Winey, Abriha, Eligio, Ivan. All right.
Oh,
We got 5.
5, Tara and Ephigenia.
Okay. 6. Tyler, Michaeli, Gebremeskel, Bokretsion. I'm going for the last name too with that one. All right.
There you go.
7.
Extra credit. Number 7. People got 7. Gloria Maria, Gladys Bettina Figueroa.
Here we go.
There you go.
14. Francisco Aguilar.
Way to go, Francisco. 18. Luis Mungaray.
There we go. Wow, 18.
Is that the top?
That's it. I think that's it. I think Luis
In a
is
week. Way
top
to go.
week. All right.
Awesome.
Okay. We are at the end of the show. This has been fun. I'm loving this. So what do you have to look forward to today? Okay, so flight school, check. 12 o'clock, we got It Takes Two in English. We got Amy Siever. So all those folks that got the 2, the 3, the 4, the 18, they all got people on It Takes Two calls. So you've got Diamond Ambassador Amy Siever coming up at 12. You've got girl power is like ruling almost today, man. It was almost a girl power day. At 8 o'clock Central Standard, It Takes Two English, you got Diamond Ambassador, Mrs. Kim Bean, and then tonight for Spanish at 9 p.m. Central Standard, you got Mr. Luis Ventura, Diamond Ambassador. So a power-packed day of It Takes Two calls. And then tomorrow, don't forget, we got Morning Inspiration, we got the noon call, and then at 4 o'clock, these have been fantastic. I laugh out loud. I laugh out loud when I see these two together. They are so real, and this is how they always are. I'm telling you, this is not a put on. It's you know, some people say, you know, T. Gray and I, it's like, you know, we're acting for this show, and we're not. And they are not acting from our home to yours. That I've seen them interact in the past, way before, and this is who they are. So
that's how it goes down.
Yeah. So the cool part though is it's fun, it's funny, but then also you get a lot out of it. And I've gotten so much out of this. You know, just with it's real talk, it's relationships, it's communication, it's you know, what are your hobbies? You know, and we ask questions. You guys can ask questions, and they answer those questions. And you guys have been asking some incredible, awesome questions.
And you know what they'll be doing this particular Sunday?
Oh no, what?
They will be reading excerpts from my book.
No, they will not.
The Reluctant Unicorn.
No, they will not. No, they will not. I'm turning off your camera for that. Turn it off. Shut you down, bro. Okay.
Oh my God. Hey, just a quick update. I know some of the folks, when we were talking about the tips for BoomFit, some folks wanted to know if they could use Zelle because they don't have Cash App. And yes, you can use Zelle. And the Zelle address that you would send that to is holtonbugs.com@gmail.com. We'll put that in the chat. holtonbugs.com@gmail.com. That's the Zelle address that you can use to send tips for BoomFit if you do not have Cash App, sorry.
There we go. All right. Got it in there. I turned off your camera. You're going to have to turn it back on. I apologize.
Oh, you turned my camera off? Wow.
I did. I turned it off because Holton told me to.
Okay, well, here comes the ultimate act of rebellion. Where's my my background? Yep. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? My ultimate act of rebellion. There you go.
You're helping me sell my book right there. That's all you're doing. I like it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been fun. I have fun every time I get on Flight School. Love you, brother. Love you, Ibüümerang family. Do this. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, the Cash App for trainers is $Ibüümerang. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
We love you guys. Have an amazing weekend. Get your two. Rock the stimulus plan. Stay plugged in. And make sure you invite people to Wednesday's Vibe Rides Opportunity presentation. And we'll see you at 4 o'clock tomorrow. You know, we got a bunch of things between now and then, but definitely we'll see you at 4 o'clock tomorrow with the Buggses from their home to yours.